Oh, right, just getting settled, folks. Won't be very long. So I can see chat and stuff. I'm going to be alt-tabbing a little bit throughout this because I've got a spreadsheet which I've been assembling for my ships and things, so I can kind of keep a bit track on what it is we're trying to do, where we're going, how I want to change things up, so on and so forth. Right, let's continue, see where we were. Oh yes, we had come over here to Yezod in the Zagan system. We were about to go over to Hera, yes. And I had some thoughts between last stream and this regarding like the ships and things that we're finding along the way. I've just been salvaging a lot of them. I think it would probably be a good idea for me to start collecting some spare ships in case I lose any. So like we saw a hammerhead the other day. I just scrapped it. Probably should have just taken it, mothballed it immediately, and then taken it to my new colony. So that's roughly what I'm thinking. Also, ... in addition to that, I would quite like to go and pick up my bunches of junk from here, this abandoned Astropolis in Mayasura, and take that up to my colony as well. So there's those two things. What else was there? Let me just go into Yezod very quickly. Just double check the refitting of what I have available, and also if there's anything that I should be purchasing. Oh, adjusting my position in my seat. I'm going to be doing that a lot as well. Right. Oh yes, they had this Hardened Shields, which they're not going to sell me because we're not cooperative yet. They are only friendly with me. That's fine. We'll get there over time. How are their ships looking? Probably don't want to spend anything on ships, to be honest. Not at the moment. I do have a few things that I want to get rid of in my list here. So like the Tereshkova and the Taylor Swift. Both of those are kind of substandard for their positions. The Itzley is a bit more interesting because it's a hound and it's got shielded cargo holds. And Third Moon of Mars has at least got its drones, Spora drone wing. But like the Starflyer, the Taylor Swift, and the Tereshkova could probably do better by replacing those with bigger versions. Like the Tereshkova, replace it with a Nebula. This and this, replace the two together with a Buffalo. 1.5 maintenance, 1 maintenance, 2.5 maintenance. Yeah, I'll be better off overall that way. I don't really need to take the Starflyer out into combat, so it's just kind of like additional overhead really at the moment. Yeah, so that's roughly what I'm thinking. But I need a bit more income in order to do that first. So, I mean, I could do the Nebula right now, but no, I need to save up a bit of money. For my colonies, this orbital station is underway. Coming up after that will be this patrol HQ. So I need to save up 300,000 for that. Save up or trade towards. I suppose let's have a quick look to see if there's anything that we overproduce here I can take with me. Doesn't look like it. No, it's all a bit nothing. Well, at the moment it's all a bit nothing. Yeah. They are producing a little bit extra in Marines and crew, but that's all. Nothing that we can capitalize on here anyway. Well, welcome, Alex. Glad to have you along. Muted makes sense. You probably can't hear me then, so I'll just give you a +1 in chat instead. There you go. So we don't want to disrupt that, no. Would be okay for some immediate credits. To be honest, this is probably the best thing to use Marines for, given that I feel that they're a bit overpowered for everything else right now. But no, don't want to work for pirates, and don't want to work for pirates. Although, attacking on facility security codes is interesting. Oh gosh, there's a few officers. We could just hire someone straight away that's actually really good. So these green ones, they take story points, but usually they are a higher rank than you can actually get in the game at all. So let's see what they can do. We have a missile specialization person, which is very interesting. Also has elite gunnery implants. Would be nice if it was elite missile spec. They are steady. This is actually a really good missile boat person. I could hire this person and put them straight in my venture. Expensive. Does not count against the normal officer limit. That's also very interesting. Yeah. Okay. So, whoosh. Thinking like the Hector is the best place for them. Just because of the 4 missile mounts, but really I want a proper missile boat rather than the Hector. The Hector's alright, but the Hector's a bit of a brick. See what Allison's like. Oh gosh, no. This is terrible. Yeah, a missile dedicated ship. You said I was on mute, so you're... Am I not on mute? You're confusing me now. So, yes, that's the plan eventually. Venture is okay, but not as full on missiles as, say, Griffin. And then, just to get my point over, I will pull up the codex. Ship hulls. Griffin. Missile cruiser. So this has a missile auto forge. And also all the missiles. And expanded missile racks. Like, this is a proper missile cruiser. I like, yeah. So we get something like this. Now, definitely can't afford it, but that would be my main thought. Don't think anything else is really quite as good. Pretty much just that Griffin, really. Let's have a look. Oh, they've got one. 378,000. Okay. So, I can reassign them later after hiring. I do have to pay the overhead though, and I am saving up for stuff. But they're close to what I want. That's the thing. It's tricky because they're good, but they're not amazing. Let's have a look. Right. So this is okay. Now, the Griffin eventually does have lots of... I kind of want the elite skill on this. That's the main difference. I want elite on this to have a proper missile officer. And I would happily sacrifice the elite on gunnery implants to do that. So I don't think this is worth it. Not yet, anyway. So, good, but no. Okay. Other thoughts that I had. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Was to do with Dominator. I've been trying to figure out how I want to treat this. And I think I want to switch these out for Annihilators, I think. Yeah, it is a hard choice when you're poor. So yeah, I'm thinking switching these out for Annihilators. Partly because they are 100 ammo things. These ones, they're torpedo. They've only got 5 ammo each. They do a lot of damage. 4,000 will go very nicely through armor. But this fires much faster. And it's kind of designed as a pressure thing. These take 15 seconds to refire. Annihilators, like, you can just go whoosh. That or Reapers. I'm not sure which is my preference. Actually, these are Reapers. Never mind that. So yeah, Annihilators or the current existing. And I'm thinking switching these flat cannons or some of these Vulcans for kinetic-based stuff to take out shields. These are good. I would quite like to replace these with Hellbores. To really punch through armor more, and then use smaller things here to take down the shields first. But I need to find out where I can get it all. That's the main thing. So I used to have a railgun. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Do I have that on the Stanley Kirk barrel? No, I don't. Yeah, I'm going to need to fly around and find some stuff for that anyway. I definitely at one point had railguns on this. Might have been in an entirely different playthrough, which is fine. But yeah, I'd like to reconnect with that, and then probably just like dual light machine guns or dual light autocannons everywhere. I want it to be very flux efficient, so I'm thinking the machine guns is probably the smarter option there. But yeah, Hellbores, and then these take out the shields instead. But this is fine for the moment. Let me see, that doesn't make it any better. No, I'm going to have to design my own for it. That's fine. And I'll probably want a flux mod on it instead, or in addition. So yeah, things to consider. For the moment, let's go down to Mazalot. We'll have a look, see if there's anything there which helps purchase wise. We'll go via Ilm since it's on the way. Certainly some stuff in orbit around here. That's just a neutral picket, that's fine. Something hugely interesting on the black market. Alright, what do we have here? Autocannons, light machine guns, harpoons, some Mark 19s, sorry, 9s, Mjolnirs, large ballistic, energy. Interesting. Not very flux efficient. That is a huge amount of flux per shot. Heavy machine guns, some pulse lasers, dual flat cannons, which are slightly more beefy for area point defense, which is possibly useful. Maybe I should just pick up a couple of those. Then we've got ion beams, hypervelocity drivers. They're like ultra railguns. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let me go to my refit screen and I have a little think. So here, can I get that hypervelocity? No, I cannot. Okay. So that would go here. Yeah, hypervelocity driver. Let's see how this compares. So it takes a little bit more flux per damage. Hell of a lot more flux per second. Worse range. Okay. Slightly worse damage, but it shoots much faster. So it's like bang, 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 bang. Interesting. Or I could put the hypervelocities up here. Think not. I think I do want to go with Hellbores, which I should pick up because I didn't actually buy them. Alright, we'll keep moving on for the moment. Actually, while I'm here, let's have a look at the comm directory. Regular officer for hire. Yeah, alpha striking can be a viable strategy, but you need to be very careful because if you overexpose, which gets easier and easier when you're not just taking out frigates, they can shield tank it or drop shields and then retaliate immediately, and you're kind of like a bit shit out of luck. One of the reasons why I don't like the mining blaster and other things like that. They take a huge amount of flux per shot, and the efficiency of them gets worse and worse. I do like a lot of different energy weapons, but yeah, it's a balancing act. So we have an independent talking about pirate raids. 15 light years away, there is general bounty. Okay. Beta Crony star system. Let's have a look at the map and see where that is. Beta Crony. They said 15 light years away, which is quite far actually. That's all the way down here. No, we're not heading in that direction. And person that wants me to deliver too many luxury goods. I mean, that's a good payment. Within 80 days, we are likely to get a pirate fleet come past on the way if we take this. It is at the Magic star system, which is not too far. Decline, leave. That's over. Where's Magic? I've lost it. It's down here. So, not too bad. We go past Asconia, but it's also not quite where we're actually heading. So I think no for the moment. Move on to Mazalat. And then yeah, what I'm planning on doing is swing back past Yesod if I need to pick up those Hellbores, so that I've got them available. I might have some at Mereth actually. So alright, we'll hold off. We'll go to Mereth, pick up all of our junk, then have a look at what we got and what we need. No mod specs available for purchase. That's fine. Oh, it's like looking at the ships that are available. Ooh, a Fury. Ooh. Like a big version of the Shrike. And I like the Shrike, so it makes sense to me that I would like the Fury. And Falcons, which we've got one of. Oh, and a Sunder. I want all the things. And a Tempest. Ah, can't afford any of these. And a Griffin. Griffin that's a bit busted up as well. How is that busted up? Degraded engines, degraded shields. That's not too bad for a missile boat. Let's have a look at the comm directory. No one interesting. Down in the bar, we have pirate offering bounties. Have a look at the guns available. There are 2 Hailbore cannons, so I could buy them for 3,600 each. Do we have any dual machine guns? No. Well, I still think I'll take those 2. Because I know eventually I want them. So that's fine. Can my officers get the demod repair skill? No, they cannot. At least I really don't believe they can. If I pull up my character screen, I have seen them get these 2 as options. These 2 as options. These 2 as options. These 2 as options. And these 2 as options. And then down here, I've seen these 2 as options, just damage control and reliability engineering, and then gunnery implants and energy weapon mastery. And I think that's it. Don't think I've seen anything else. So it's definitely a smaller subset. Yeah. I haven't seen anything else available. It would be really nice if they could, but it's a bit... I think it's any skill that can affect more than just the piloted ship, really, that they can't get. Yeah, in fact, that certainly looks like it. Yeah, so they can only get things with piloted ship or fighters from piloted ship, which makes sense. Okay, so I did buy those Hellbores. Got those available. If I put them in, I'll save a few points, but I don't want to do that until I've got something that can take over. I mean, I could swap these over for the moment. They're basically the same. I've got 2 of them. Oh, and I could buy 1, so I can actually do that right now. So get that, and then this. I believe that's a Typhoon. I mean, it's not bad as a Typhoon. Yeah, let's put it on the same weapon group, though. Good, they are. That's nice. I want those on the same, so they will be shooting together. Also, I definitely want to swap those at some point, because they're all going to be a bit crazy. Okay, so heading down to Mayasura, specifically to the Astropolis. Let's get that done. Slow down a bit, going through the asteroids. Please do not fly into the sun. Definitely turn a lot slower now that I've got bigger ships. Going down through the asteroids again. Be good enough. Neutrals, it's fine. So jump to hyperspace. Costs us 38 fuel. We should probably. Oh no, we've got plenty. There's a thing. Take a small detour. Find out what this thing is. Probably just do a little bit of salvage on the way, but it's in the middle of a hyperspace storm, so being a bit cautious. It is a derelict wolf. Oh, it's got some survey data. Oh, it's class 4 survey data. Interesting. Some distance away from the center of the Azathoth star system. Has extensive ruins. So we probably want to go there at some point. See if we can get some goodies out of that. Well, it depends on where Azathoth is, I suppose. Let's see what this is like. It is a bit broken. I have only 4 story points remaining, so I'm not willing to just spend that on this. Let's just turn it into scrap. Then have a look, see if we can see Azathoth. There it is. There's Azathoth. So that's interesting. That's not too far from our base in Agriope. I mean, I still want to go up to Hera, that's definitely true. But maybe we'll go to Agriope, drop off our stuff, zip past Azathoth, and also the Athkanabi Nekiko, that place. Yeah, basically, do a spot of ruin hunting, and then go where we needed to, up to Hera to go to those equipment caches. Please don't fly into the sun. Definitely spoken about this before. That solar flare is coming out really far. If you touch any of that, it's basically like being in the sun as far as supply usage goes. Cool, let's take all our stuff back. Thanks. Quite glad to pick all of that stuff back up. I'll have a quick look in the refit screen. Do I have any dual light machine guns? Light dual machine guns, I do. So yeah, this is kind of what I was thinking. They don't have a huge amount of range. But currently we've got Vulcan cannons on everything. So they've got longer range than that. So it would be changing the Vulcan cannons, which are fragmentation for dual lights, which are good against shields. Switching these big anti-shield things for anti-armor things instead. Well, actually, this one is anti-armor already. Let's switch that over. Got 4 available, so I can go 1, 2, 3. Possibly these 2 as well. I have to do one side. And then this side, I don't know. Like dual autocannon. It's a lot worse flux efficiency wise. That's the main reason why I wanted the machine guns. I mean, I could just go a regular machine gun, eventually swap it up. Okay, that's fine. The integrated targeting unit increases that range by 40%, so that jumps up to about 450, slightly under 500. Range on these is butt tons. Don't need to worry about that. Annihilator rocket pods. Quite like the Vulcans at the back. The flat cannons, I think they're okay, actually. I still think maybe switching them for like railguns at some point. Could switch them for arbalest autocannons. They're not too bad. Right, heavy machine gun is technically better, flux per damage. So that's also a possibility. With the shield damage stuff, I don't worry so much about the actual damage done per shot, per se. With the armor damage stuff, you do need to care about it, because the damage gets reduced directly by the amount of armor, and you need to make sure that you're actually exceeding their armor level, otherwise you're not going to do anything to the structure. But when it comes to the kinetics, you just really care about DPS. DPS and flux usage. So we've got... It's a shame I can't sort this by, like, kinetics. That would be really useful. So DPS 320 and 0.38. And then got DPS is worse, flux is worse, range is twice as good. The range is kind of the seller on that. I lose the area point defense, but the light dual machine guns are actually point defense weapons, so that's probably okay. Yeah, okay. Let's try switching these over to arbalest autocannons for now. Yeah, this is roughly what I'm thinking. Could also include either auxiliary thrusters or advanced turret gyros on this. Heavy armor is good because we're definitely going to be up in the fray. My weapon flux per second is much better now, 938. It was quite a lot higher before. Let me switch it back so you can see actually. So we had whoosh, that, flat cannon. These were Vulcans. Actually, I can just hit undo. Whoosh. Yeah. 1107. So that's really what I'm trying to bring down here. And of course, it won't be firing everything at once. Hellbore. Light your machine gun. Actually, let's leave this one as a Vulcan. We'll do sides, light dual. And this one at the front will just be a light machine gun. Then here we wanted the arbalest autocannons. There we are. These two up my flux per second a fair amount, but again, once the shields are down, we should be starting to shoot with this and firing those. So let's check the weapon groups. Hellbores, yep, okay. I will put all of these on a separate grouping, I think. No. Let's leave all of those on the same one. That's on auto fire. Hellbores would be manual control, but kind of want to just... That's probably the smart thing to do. I mean, the AI is going to be controlling this, so it's at least a bit intelligent. But when I'm controlling it, I'll want to switch over to the rocket pods to shoot specifically when the shields are down and not before. And when I do that, I don't necessarily want the Hellbores to start shooting automatically. Yeah, I do. Do I? Maybe not. Okay, let's do it like this specifically. Right, confirm. That's fine. 3 ordnance points left. You can have a few more capacitors. How's my venti thing? Where is it? 12 that takes. That increases my flux dissipation by 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. So, not great, but I could take this down. I'll probably wait on that until I can build something in. Like, building in heavy armor might be a smart thing to do. Save myself 20 points. But I'll wait and see how this goes first. And I save this as a type. Good. Name this. Close assault cruiser. There we are. Just so I don't lose it entirely. Okay. Think that's good. Well, probably. We'll find out. Yeah, I like saving presets. So something you might not know about saving presets. The ships that your faction produces will use your presets. So you can set them up to be AI friendly if you want, like having similar ranges on all your guns, and yeah, enjoy basically. I'm going to adjust those weapon groups actually. Let's put the Vulcan cannons in the weird positions on their own thing. There we are. So everything that can be front firing is on its own. Yeah, fine. And linked. No, alternating. That's fine. Right, I was going to Nereth. See what they've got. Pretty much nothing. Okay. Oh yeah, this is that class 4 survey data. Get a little bit of cash back for that. Thanks very much. Sell those as well. Then let's see if I can swap this out for a duel. Do you have a light duel? No, you do not. Well, it was worth me having a quick look. I could build in that heavy armor and just free up a bunch of OP, which would go straight into 12 of it would go into flux dissipation and the rest would go into capacitors, I think. Go on then. I'll do that for that one. We won't do any more. We'll add the flux distributor. Whoosh. Very nice. Then the rest is... Ooh, it could go on advanced turret gyros. Could be nice. I mean, it could also go on armored weapon mounts, which would be a bit ridiculous. Don't think we need that. Could reduce the shield flux usage by getting stabilized shields by freeing up one more, which saves me 100 or so flux per second. That feels worth it. Or unstable injector. It only increases my top speed by 15. Actually, it's probably not worth it. If I was going to do anything like that, it would be safety overrides. But I don't think even that is worth considering. Like, I would have to build that in because it's so expensive. This is fine. We are in a better position overall. Yes. Okay. Common directory. Oh, I could hire an administrator for my colony. Well, they are a simple administrator. I don't need them at the moment. I've got an AI governing one thing and I'm looking after the other. But it's good to know that I can hire some. And this is a delivery for pirates. We don't care about that. Nothing else I wanted to go to here, so we're going to make our way back up to Moonbase 1 and Hypnos. I'll buy some supplies before we do that. So we always need supplies. We get through so many supplies now, because our ships take so many. Yeah, and we'll just ferry all this stuff up. Oh. Wonder where that pirate activity was. Oh, it can tell me. EOS Exodus, apparently. Please don't fly into the sun. Analyze a derelict ship. Where do they want that done? New. Too far. Don't care. Ooh. PHP Mooncake just repaired structural damage. That means the armor. I'm just going to save that. Their armor is going to just have jumped by 20%, I think. That's cool. Mooncake is now baller. Yeah. Huge hull integrity and huge armor now. So that's 11,000 and 1,900. Before they were 20% down. So that's very nice. Especially given that we've just outfitted them to go toe-to-toe a bit more. There's our monthly income. I wonder at what point pirates start raiding your colonies. I'm sure they must like realize that we've settled. Go slowly through the storm. Itachian want us to analyze something. Persian League want us to survey a gas giant. Where's that? No. How about you give me something close? Derelict ship for the Tritakian is slightly closer, but still no, thanks. There's a lot of storms around here. That is a lot of storms. Now, I could go faster if I just flew outside of hyperspace and went round, but I'm lazy and I didn't think of it. Where is Kazaron? They're heading kind of like down in this direction. There it is. Persian League military. It's possibly smugglers. Oh, look at that! Human project traders! They don't realise it's us because we've got our transponder off. But look, that's the human projects. Don't panic. We're friends. Also, don't fly into that black hole. Hypnos station. It's under construction. But look, we got a station. This is so cool. Can I actually dock with it yet? Can. Oh. Sure. Let's store all our stuff in Hypnos, because it'll have a station. That makes... Oh, no, actually. It's going to have to be Moonbase 1 because that's our delivery location. Oh, I can change that. That's fine. So, storage. Oh, done. Do I want to take some crew? I've only got... Oh, I've got 100 extra crew. That's probably fine. Ooh, there's a couple of people to talk to. So, flashily dressed woman is a pirate with a perdition wing blueprint for 10,000 credits. I'm going to decline on that because I'm just saving my cash at the moment, as I've mentioned. The nondescript woman in the shadowy booth wants me to go to Syndria and put a spy sat package. No thanks. Let's swing over to Moonbase 1. Because I think I left some stuff there, and I should move that as well. Oh, it was just food. Okay. That is fine. I don't mind so much. There was nothing else in storage. Pirates want someone busted out of jail, and then they're possibly Tritakian. 200 Marines to raid who? Cruor, I don't know where Cruor is. This might take a little while finding. Oh, the Syndria? No. No. They are big and scary military people as far as I'm concerned. Alright, gonna have a quick look at my colony management. 17 days left for the way station to be built. That's good. And then we've got 30 days left for the orbital station. So that's also fine. In the meantime, I am going to... Oh, tough choices. Do I go to Azathoth or do I go to Hera? At the moment, I'm kind of thinking Azathoth and the Athkanabi Neki Komia. Like head to these two and then swing back past Agrio, by which point I might have the way station in place. Yeah, okay. I think that's probably the best option for me. Hang around looking to see if I can see any more remnants. That's explored, that's nothing. Okay. You're so close to being able to name a new thing. I dread to think. Okay, let's check this place out. There is Nog, the gas giant, and Ibn Wahak, the barren bombarded world. I'll do a remote survey just so I can see in advance how much it's going to take to actually survey these places. 20 supplies, 5 supplies. So I can do both of those without too much hassle. Ooh, there's something near the star. Go check that out first. So there are two conventions when it comes to games like this. One is that people that run out of fuel sit near the center of a system to make it easier to find them. And secondly is research stations and such tend to be in the worst possible locations. Oh, a supply cache. I was expecting this to be a space station. Or a trap. Luxury goods. Sure, we'll take some luxury goods. Okay, there are technically luxury goods in that, but really I would have said supplies. Cool, thank you very much. Do another ping, see if there's anything else there. Look like it. Those transplutonics will help me in setting up more radar things if I need. And those supplies will cover surveying Nog. And Ibn Wak. Okay, what do we have? We've got high gravity, dense atmosphere, and extreme weather. And that's pretty much it. Just some volatiles, which I think you always get on gas giants. So, nothing noteworthy. Ibn Wak. This is just no atmosphere. Just rich ore. Gas giant surfing. Not sure that counts as an extreme sport. It's like skydiving, but you never land. So in the gas currents. Oh, there's a thing. Oh. There's a remnant fragment and a thing. Hello. You can see me now. You actually care? Well, we're coming in anyway. Oh, it's an equipment cache. Grab that first. They don't seem to want to suicide against us. So, a cache of supplies, weapons, or other equipment drifting and forgotten until now. Yeah, we've easily got enough stuff. Ooh. An Aurora class cruiser blueprint. Base value 140k. Yoink. And also a Fury class light cruiser blueprint. Oh, nice. I mean, I can't build them yet because I don't have a space port. But that's super cool. Let's engage this because I fancy a little bit of a fight. Okay, so we've got a Glimmer assault drone ship and a Lumen standard drone ship. That is equivalent to one of my Tempests, and that is equivalent to something a little bit bigger. So I think, well, that's got a high energy focus. That's more like my Tempest. This is more like my Wolf. So I will send in the business, which is basically all my high-tech, fast-moving things. And I will follow the Wolf because it is the most foolish of them. Maybe didn't need to commit quite so hard to that battle. Got almost as many things back as we spent, and I get a nice tactical laser and an IR pulse laser, which I always need more of. Also, technically get commission from the Persian League, which is cool. I don't think there's anything else noteworthy here, so let's move on to Azathoth. Overkill is the correct amount of kill. You are quite right. Ooh. Way station at Moonbase 1 is complete. Nice. So that... basically start stockpiling things. Nice. Can I check my stockpile? I don't think I can. Not from this screen. I could turn off use stockpiles during shortages now, but no, it's fine. Oh, I can see. Right here. Yeah, so they're starting to get supplies and fuels. That's nice. This is not. That's fine. Back to hyperspace. It's not too far over, which is nice. What's that place near Bola? We might also check out Bola while we're in the area because it's so close. Oh. Possibly just a warning beacon? Yeah. Okay. There's drones already. And drones down here as well. Right click and turn off free look I discovered so I can actually find what that is. That's a small ship. There is also an inactive gate here. What else? We've got the place with ruins, which is why we've come here, and there's also an unsurveyed place, and that appears to be it. So I think kill this, kill that, move to this, survey this. Yeah. We've got a lumen and a glimmer. I'm going to send less in this time. Move in to engage. This time I will send just that selection. So one fewer Tempest. I do feel like I should probably send in like a lasher and stuff. Can I set groups or preset deployments? No. Come on, back off. Back off. Don't be an idiot. I was watching his flux creeping up. Okay, now go back in. That one's done. This is going to take a while. I think his flux venting is faster than we're actually able to keep it up. I mean, they're coming. Come on, you've got a face skimmer. You can get there more aggressively. They made that harder than they needed to. Oh, Taylor Swift repaired degraded engines. That's good. Oh, quite a few things near the gate. And also I saw something near the star. Okay. Cargo manifest found by the salvage crews sent to the surface indicates the presence of a quantity of transplutonics. Oh, what's this? Luddic Church blueprint package. Okay, so that's a buffalo, a lasher, and a hound, all in Luddic Church configuration. edition, that's just the license to print rather than the actual blueprint to make as many as we want. Ion pulsar, which is nice. And we've got some volatiles. There's the transmutonics. We've got enough room to take everything. Pretty good. Let's have a look at what else is here. Habitable, hot, extreme weather, sparse ore, extensive ruins, and decivilized. This does not seem like a great place. Always nice to get more blueprints though. Wait, there's neutrals here? Maybe they're hanging around there? I feel like I should take this over. Oh, I see. Right. Oh, it's a domain era. Super high resolution passive monitoring array. Sure. I can spend 5 heavy machinery to do that. Nice. Should make it a lot easier for me to see what's going on elsewhere. Okay, so debris field. Yeah, for example. And I can already see that blinking over there. Possible something of value could be found, but high risk. Not great effectiveness. Mostly that's because of the density, but it's fine. Whilst 1 crew and 6 heavy machinery. Fortunately, we've got tons. Then up here, this seems like a couple of fleets. Or a handful of ships and some remnants just kind of like loitering around. Research station. Ooh. And we've got a remnant fleet and a remnant patrol. And something else really close to the start. And then more stuff over here. Go to the research station first. It is a tad close, but I think it's alright. There's also a derelict ship. Hammerhead. Remember what I was saying about I should pick up the next hammerhead that I see and just like mothball it. We shall see. Okay, your fleet approaches a research station. This one's actually letting me approach it rather than just being trash in an asteroid belt like the last one we found. An abandoned research station built either to study some interesting local phenomenon or to study that which is best kept far, far away from the inhabited worlds. Cursory scan indicates that it's been cold and dead for tens of cycles at the very least, possibly hundreds. Closer inspection may yield salvage. As your fleet moves in closer, new energy signatures are detected near the station. What? Okay, so if we were to engage this, there are remnant flash bombers, Lux heavy fighters. I have not seen these any of these before. Spark interceptor drones, and then we've got a drone ship, and a drone ship. Let's have a look at what these have equipped on them. Right. Okay, this is terrifying. That's huge amounts of everything. Okay, so large energy, medium synergy, which is missiles and energy, by the way. Small energy, medium hybrid, which is, I think, energy and ballistic. Fighter bay. And it's using an auto pulse laser, which is probably that giant thing here, I imagine. Sabos, which are the shield busting missiles. Heavy autocannons and burst point defense lasers, as well as the Spark drone wing. It also has an integrated targeting unit, so its range is longer. I could not steal it, just to be clear. I do not have the skills to steal it. There is a skill right at the end of the technology skill tree, which allows you a chance to obtain drone ships and salvage them. Up until that point, you can't. Once you have, you can put AI cores that you have in charge of them. And apparently they're really, really cool. Totally baller. I mean, just look at this. That shield flux is amazing. 0.6 per damage. Its upkeep is quite high, but it's got a huge capacity. Let's have a look at the next ship. This is just as scary. I don't know what a recall device is. Teleports all fighters back to the carrier, allowing them to be quickly refitted and launched. That's not fair. Also amazing flux stats. I did just save. Yes, you're right. I could very easily go and try and see what it's like. They've got good armor and good hull as well, I'm noticing. Let's engage and we'll throw everything at it. Because I literally do not know what to expect. I think this is either going to go well or badly. In terms of escorts, I want an escort for me. Where's me in this? There's me. So an escort for me, an escort for that. That's probably it. Everything else is kind of good by itself. I would prefer to have this as my escort, to be honest. Their little fighter drones have shields? That feels unfair. You can see I'm hardly doing anything against its shield here. In a moment it's going to turn around and start to shoot at me, and it's definitely going to win that fight. I need to back off. Right, I've overloaded, but I managed to reverse in time. Vent my flux. We'll get back up there. Fortunately, my escorts were doing a bang-up job in that. I think what you said about overkill being the correct amount of kill is definitely right here. Right, so this is the last thing left. Go see if we can help. To be honest, I think everyone else has this. Cool. That cost me a lot of supplies, but I would prefer to err on the side of caution. Disabled or destroyed. Everything. Did we take any damage? No, we did not. Probably could have gotten away with a few, like, maybe not taken out the big guns. Don't even know if Mooncake really got into the fight there, but good work, everyone. Hey. Ooh. So we got Sparks as an option, Flash, and Lux. Another tactical laser. Burst point defense laser, and we trashed a lot of stuff. And that's just from the defences. We've still got the station to go through. Your fleet finishes its approach to the research station without further incident. Potential salvage. What the fuck? Hypervelocity driver blueprint. Doom-classed phase cruiser blueprint. Eagle-class cruiser blueprint. Yes, thanks. A plasma dynamo, which is a Fabrique Orbital thing. Install in mining in a gas giant. Okay. Increases volatiles production by 3 units. Thanks. A synchrotron core. Domain restricted. Install it in fuel production. Requires no atmosphere. Specialized nanoforge. Loaded with firmware and seed nano. Increases fuel production output by 3 units. Cool. Then we've got automated repair unit. Nice. Hey, that might be quite good on the mooncake. Since I'm now making it be very up and, you know, right in the fight everywhere. Yeah, I'll have a look at that in a moment. Oh, you can't learn mod specs from here. You can learn blueprints, but not mod specs. So I'll have to learn that in a second. Solar shielding mod spec. Interesting. Decreases the effect operating in a solar corona has on combat readiness by 75%. Awesome. Now, I was saying, like, about 2 or 3 streams ago, I wish there was something that let me fly through stars safely. Yeah. In combat reduces energy damage taken by 20%. That's cool. Augmented dry fuel! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! I've been searching for that for this entire game. Hardened Shields. Nice. I don't need to buy them from the Persian League because I just found them. God, I'm very happy. And then Gauss Cannon, Mjolnir, Annihilator Rocket Pod, Harpoon, Heavy Blaster. See, this is one of the things that I was talking about. Takes more flux to shoot it than it does damage. Alright? That's not good. Not good as a trade-off. Now, it does a lot of damage. Okay, so for energy, this is interesting, but we don't want to keep that going all the time. Ion Pulsar. Nice. And another point defense laser, yeah. And then some metals. I'm in the Corona, so I need to get out of the Corona. So I'm just going to very quickly swing past here. Oh, and the orbital station just finished construction. Oh, is that debris? It might be debris. It is debris. It's likely, and there's low risk of accident. So, more salvage. For a shieldless ship, yeah, possibly. That is something to consider. Oh, nice. More solar shielding. And another Mjolnir. More supplies and metals. Alright, I wanted to learn these. So, get that, get that, get that, get that, and then save. Nice. Sure, I'll take this out while I'm here. Because it's right here. Move into engage. I will send this time, I think, the Lasher. And an Omen. And that's probably enough. And then unpause. Come on, Lasher. Keep up. I love that missile just like correcting. Don't back off when he's venting. Daka 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 daka. Yeah, Lasher, when he can catch up. Nice. Time for a mayhem. Yes, my ships, they're a bit memey, aren't they? But it's fine. Okay, so that was super cool, super exciting. Oh, I'm still buzzing over that. Oh, don't fly into that solar flare. We don't actually have solar shielding. That's a Hermes class shuttle. Sure, let's go up to it and have a look. And we'll survey this, because it should only take 5, yeah. So no atmosphere and extreme heat. See what else is on here. Those volatiles, abundant ore, vast rare ore, widespread ruins again. Excellent. Now, yeah, we do want to explore these ruins. Okay. Sabo pod, nice. Transplutonic, some heavy things. We are getting near our limit on loot. We are 1 off. Leave. Save. I'm gonna go check. Oh, I want to check out that hammerhead, but I want that solar flare to be moved on. So I'm gonna swing around the long way. That's probably okay. Oh no, this counts as being in the solar flare. That just fucks me hard. Right, let's take this out, get a few more supplies back. Move into engage, continue. Right, I'll do these 2 this time. No EMP, just yeah. Just the Lasher and the Centurion. Centurion goes a bit slow, so maybe I should set the Lasher to guard him. Just kind of tethers them together. Come on, Lasher. Do a thing. Lasher? I mean, the Centurion's got, like, heavy armor. He should be fine for this. Leave no survivors. I want that ship a smoking wreck. It's an AI core. They don't really operate like survivors. Okay, not the smartest engagement from the dynamic duo over here, but that was fine. Just armor damage. Worst guard, yeah. Right, how am I going to get to that hammerhead? I mean, I got to wait for this solar flare to properly go, so I may as well head over here, because I saw a ping near the ring. And it might be some more drone ships, or it might be another derelict ship. It's an orbital habitat. Okay, floor. It's got the drone ship. Got some drone ships with no drones. Yeah, I would steal it if I could. Don't think I can. Let's engage. And I will... Oh gosh, who will I send out? I don't want to send the Mooncake, because I really like the Mooncake, but it's very slow. That is probably smarter. Alright, hang on, right. If I go all and then choose who not to send. So, third moon of Mars, you're shit. Starflyer, you're pretty shit. Then out of the big boys, let's pull back Mooncake. That's probably fine. You protect that. Someone protect me. Oh gosh, that basically almost fluxed me out. Just from one volley of sabos. I mean, I'm glad I took them rather than any of the other ships, but... Nice. Good work, everyone. Probably didn't even need quite so many. But I would rather overcommit than come up short. Okay, then... Ooh. There's a single occupied sleeper pod. Okay. Let's attempt to open the pod. Oh, we've got an administrator. Give me a palzo. An experienced planetary administrator joins us out of gratitude for being rescued. Nice. And then we also get to salvage the whole place, which is big. Alright. Goodbye, metal. Hello, everything else. Metal is actually more valuable than food. So this seems okay. And then we'll just like leave the metal and food behind. And then there's the debris field to salvage as well. So let's have a quick look here. And more supplies. So we'll get rid of the metal. Take everything here and then that. Oh. Then I want to check out my administrator. So what can you do? You're good at ground defenses. Nice. And you're very good at industrial planning. They still want to be paid, though, I notice. But they are... They're basically the same as that AI person. Ground operations, industrial planning. What else can this person do? Space operations. Space operations gives accessibility and fleet size. But yeah, she's very, very close. I could put her in charge of the other place instead of me. There you go. She's got quite a large salary though, I notice. The AI core does not. So that is worth noticing. Cargo pods, cargo pods, cargo pods. That solar flare moved on yet? Don't really fancy surfing through the solar waves to get that hammerhead. A little. Gonna swing round a bit. I'm hoping this is enough of a gap that I can get up to it. Oh, it doesn't look good though, does it? If I wait a bit more, this gap will come round. Pirates are going to raid me? Faction pirates target human project. Estimated 23 days until arrival. Ooh, ultra rich rare deposits. Nice. Sorry, ultra rich ore deposits. Fine. And then if we did want to salvage this hammerhead, it would be intact. So, Yeah, I'm going to take it and mothball it so that I can store it as a spare. So, recover. Yeah, it's intel. Like, I've heard it through the grapevine. They were probably preparing for longer than I've been aware. The ISS Alastor, we're going to rename that, of course. So, leave, pull up fleet immediately. Refit, it's THP Alastor. Also want to... already kind of auto-fitted a bit. What's it got? Harpoons, long-range point defenses. You know what? It's fine. Let's not just yet. We'll just mothball it. Get out of the sun. Push, because that's sapping our combat readiness. And then we are going back home. How many days? 6.4. That's okay. This is going to be interesting. I have no idea what to expect with this pirate fleet. So all of that fighting that we've just done has generated us a nice amount of bounty. I mean, also some of that is our stipend, of course, for our commission, but every little helps. We are 2/3 of the way towards getting the patrol HQ that I wanted. Nice. The Bepion repaired structural damage. Where's the Bepion gone? It's one of these ones down here, I think. Oh, it's one of the brawlers. There we are. So he should now be, yeah, up to the same hull integrity and armor rating as the Calchas. 4 fuel a day. Pricey. Lots of Persian League bounties. Now that we're within range of our system, our comms relay is relaying some of the additional intel, such as bounties that we might be interested in. Egypt Fulu, for example, which is sort of in the direction that we were just going. So once we've killed these pirates, that would probably be worth it. Can I see the pirates that are going after me? That's what I want to know. These are all the things that I've discovered, by the way. So survey data for Roghog. Yeah, we got that. We've used that. So I don't care about it being marked anymore. Those don't care about. Those, yes I do. Colony threats. Coming from this direction. So either Tuxet or Tia, I suspect. 17 days until arrival. Now, in theory, I can go and try and meet them. But we do have an orbital station here. So if I wait, could be in a fight with my station here to help. Which would be nice. $240. Getting there. Who's that? Oh, scavenger. Nice. Guess they're just generally friendly. Kind of. At least, you know, not hostile. I'm going to turn on my transponder. Because, you know, I want them to know that this is my place. I was gonna throw stuff in the station, wasn't I? Not. So, let me just double check. Storage? Yes, okay. I'll put these in there for the moment because I don't know what to do with them. Put those in and these. Everything else I'm probably either keeping or selling. Like these I'm definitely selling. Those I'm selling. Domestic goods might go here actually. Currently no shortages. Yes, because the spaceport is getting them imported. Maybe I should still dump them in though to help the colony with its growth. Oh, they're luxury goods. Oh, there we are. Domestic goods. Let me do that for the moment. Can I check the demand? Kind of. What's that legend mean? Imports from outside of faction. Okay. Right, so yeah, they are having to import things. So I can kind of help that a bit. Interesting. Sorry, what else did they need? They don't need luxury goods, okay? And they don't need luxury goods either. They do need food and organics, some fuel. But in terms of me, not so much. So let's get this sorted. That's all fine. We can go to the way station down on the other... down here on Moonbase 1. Oh, look at those lovely supplies. So nice. I'm happy to leave most of that here. I'll take some of the fuel. Because that is nice and convenient. I don't know what I'm going to do about these though. Just take them central system and sell a bunch of them, I guess. Once all the pirates are done though. Talk to a man haranguing the official about the increased pirate raids. Catch the attention of the man so angered by pirate activity, a notable figure in intra-system commerce. Simple citizen, he explains, who is disappointed by the lack of decisive action. Yada yada yada. Alright. So he's put a bounty on all pirate fleets in or near the Beta Crony star system. Wait, that's not anywhere near here. That's... Beta Crony was like down here somewhere, wasn't it? I think. Yeah. That can't be the source of these pirate raids. So let's check Hypnos. Talk to the arms dealer about buying illegal weapons. I can supply a custom construction of up to 300,000 credits worth of rare ships at a very reasonable 300% of base cost. Actually, for the prices that I am running in this game, that is actually very reasonable. That is pretty much the markup for everything. Sure, let's have a look, see what... Alright, so just weapons and fighters. Interesting. I don't want any of those. So join the nondescript woman in the shadowy booth. Spice that package for Aztlan. Kurtle this time, though. We're not going to do that. So, no. Just decline, leave, and have a quick look at the intel screen, see how long we've got. 12 days until arrival. I can sort of mooch around for 12 days. There's two ways that they could come in, so I think the best thing is probably to sort of like hang around here. Maybe save. Can hold shift and speed up time, but... Will I naturally form orbit around Moonbase 1? I think if I go to Moonbase 1 and then do leave, I will eventually. So, yeah. Holding shift, orbiting Moonbase 1, I'll just go bloop, 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 bloop around it a bit. Oh, I didn't actually drop off my ship. I'll do. So, whoosh. Let's leave this. Store. Oh, and it's, you know, it's ready for the future. No, I'm drifting out of geosynchronous orbit with the Hypno Station. Also, my own faction is only friendly to me. I like that I've got little satellites around them now. That's nice. How are we doing? It's, what, here? Maybe? The raid has failed? What happened? They saw me and got scared and ran away? I mean, okay. That's... Sure, I'll head down to Zagan and dump off all this stuff, and then we can go back out to Bola, I guess. Oh, no, I was going to go up to Hera, wasn't I? But yeah, Zagan first. Offload all of this crap that I picked up. Maybe that smuggler fleet took them out on the way. Is this fresh debris? No, it's not. I mean, I suppose they could have been hit somewhere around here as well. I don't see any debris. Storms. Yeah, solar shielding doesn't look like... Oh, I meant to refit all my drive mods and stuff. Make my ships not arse slow. Fine, we'll do it when we get down to Mazalot. I don't have a huge amount of story points available anyway, so don't think I can do as much as I would like to. Okay, I'm at Melika. There is Ilm. Ilm is the fastest way for me to do this, so sure, let's do that. I won't sell anything here, I'll just have a look at refitting things. Ah, Taylor Swift has repaired her structural damage. Good work. Right, refit. So yeah, this... Oh! Very tempted, because it is slow as hell. Alright, let's take off the ITU and the flux distributor. Augmented drive field. This Boosts its burn speed up to 10. And then I can add the ITU and what was the other thing? It was 12 points worth. It was the flux distributor. There we are. So yeah, that whole fleet can go a bit faster if I do this on a few of my ships. This is going to be one of them. So dedicated targeted core will come off along with... Well, actually, let's just take all my vents down. Put all my vents back on. I'm only going to have one story point left, so to be honest, I don't think we can quite finish this off yet. We are up to 9 burn speed though, which is better than we were. It would be nice to get up to 10. I think I need 2 more story points to do it, but I would like to keep at least a story point in case I get ganked by ships that I really want to evade. Just double checking. Yeah, third movement is fine. Taylor Swift now actually is about as best performing as she can be. Yeah, these things are 9. Okay, so it'd actually take me quite a lot to get beyond 9, but that's fine. I'm okay with this at the moment. 9 is better than it was. The other thing I wanted to check, whoosh. For you, how is that automated repair unit? What does it do? Reduces the time required to repair disabled weapons and engines in combat by 50%. So that would go instead of stabilized shields if it was to go on this at all. I don't know how long it takes to repair disabled weapons and engines in combat anyway, so I don't know if that's a good cost. Some of the other stuff I can figure out fairly easily, like stabilized shields, reducing the soft flux generated by shields by 50%. That's simple maths. Like that 9 points is worth more than that in terms of vents, so that's a worthwhile trade. Okay, something to think about. What else did I get? Solar shielding. Solar shielding feels like a vanity thing. Quite nice, but maybe not. Maybe not necessary. I think most of the other things that I got were just blueprints for new types of ships. Oh, Hardened Shields. Did I get Hardened Shields? I did. Reduces the amount of damage taken by shields by 25%. Also reduces the chance that they'll be pierced by EMP arcs. Interesting. That might be okay on my Tempests. Need to have a think about that. Possibly also on the Omens. Because I use them in a very shield-centric capacity. I will, off camera, do some back-of-the-napkin maths and figure out what I want for that. Don't have a good idea at the moment. Right now, got a bunch of stuff to sell. And I want to sell it to the Persians because they give me better rates than everyone else. Hey, already our burn speed is up to 18. Nice. How am I doing on story points and stuff at the moment anyway? Get another one in a little bit. I've got lots of bonus XP built up. Need to, you know, do a bunch of combat, exploration, that sort of stuff. Trading technically counts as that. Nope. That is miles away. That is also miles away. So, selling solar shielding. We're also selling the survey data. Then I want to check good locations to sell all of this stuff. Ooh, Salamanca really want luxury goods. That's worth us considering. It's 4 light years away, so okay, we'll consider that. Heavy armaments. Mayasura. That doubles the value of them, so that kind of feels like it's worth it. There's only 9 of them though, so actually maybe not worth it. Just sell those here. Transplutonics. And double the value again, but it's in Thule, which is currently undergoing pyro activity, which would not be bad. Just a bit, you know, or also sell metals there better. Then these. Yezod, actually the best place. So right where we are. So that's fine. Something. Do I want to go to Salamanca and then turn around and go all the way back? Or no? I think I'll just take these over to Kazaron in Thule and do that. These I can just sell here. Ooh. They will sell me the ECCM mod spec. Sure, I'll do that. I like learning mod specs. And in terms of ships, yeah, kind of what I was thinking is I could buy like a Tarsus or another Buffalo and replace Taylor Swift and something else that I've got. Still want to save up for that patrol thing though as my priority, so we're not looking at that just yet, but heavy armaments to Syndria? Sure, I will take those. Thanks. Leave bar, turn round, sell them immediately. Sorry, pirates. Don't do piracy. I'll just steal your stuff and sell it to the authorities. This mercenary officer, what do they have? Elite impact mitigation. They are a fairly good generic person, except they've got systems expertise, which I hate. It's very, very not a good skill. We've also got a freelance administrator and a regular administrator. We don't care to employ anymore because we don't have enough places to put them. Okay, off to Thule then. And then once we've sold these few things off at Thule, we'll head back to our launch base and head on towards Hera and go to that equipment cache, I think. Do want to make sure that I don't get too sidetracked along the way. Monthly income has reduced quite a lot now. It's just getting that way because, of course, we've got that administrator now. They had a full month just now. Do you have enough to start building that? Where is it? Patrol HQ. There we are. Let's start that building. So the Patrol HQ will Basically put some friendly ships in the skies in the system, so I will need to babysit the area less. That's the plan. Whether or not that actually works, we'll find out, I guess. That is a big old salvage fleet. Hope they don't decide that I'm tasty. Alright, pirate activity in Thule, we know that. Let's jump. There might be hostiles immediately here. There are some, and that's quite a big fleet. So they've got a Falcon, they've got a Venture, they've got a Colossus Mark II, they've got 2 Enforcers. I think we can take them. It won't be a free win, but give me a chance to stretch everything that I've got here. And also, we should get some nice bounties from this, I hope. I'm not going to ask anyone to escort me this time. We'll let everyone free ball it. It's time to get into pool because you're going swimming, fool. Yes, very memey. Just assessing targets nearby. There's my Falcon going straight after their Falcon. I'm going to try and add some support over here on the side. Very agile, that Falcon. Alright, we'll pivot and we'll attack this from the side while it's got an opening. He's going to need to move in on us in order to protect his ally. But I think it's too late for that, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to play a bit smarter than I do normally here, and watching my flux quite a lot, and trying to take little shots in through the side of their shield openings to take out weapons when I can. Don't strafe in front of me, allies. Okay, they've moved all the way over there. Oh, just changing my position in my seat. Now I do like those Enforcers. They have a lot of armor. It's going to be a while until I start doing any reasonable damage to him. Let's watch my flux. I go after that Falcon. Sure, let's start working our way up to the Falcon. Otherwise, these guys aren't going to manage it themselves. too fast. We can get his engines out, that would be nice. Cause a flame out of some sort. One side at least. Nice. What else do we have? All the way over here. Right, that's going to be our next target. I'm enjoying this fight. In general, I'm just trusting that my fleet are doing well by themselves. They might not be. It's going to cost us quite a lot of supplies to recover all this combat readiness, but this has been a good fight. We should get like a fair amount of supplies, fuel, good old salvage. How you doing there, Dominator? Just slowly chugging along. There's everything all at once now going down. We don't really need to be here for this. I think that is job done. So they had a tanker and a tanker. I'm not sure I care to chase them down, to be honest. We have quite low combat readiness just from the sheer duration of that fight, so I will let them go. We'll look at ship recovery. It's only difficult recovery, so we don't want either of those, so let's just pick through the wreckage. Assortment of guns and things. That is good. So that's given me enough XP to get another story point, which is nice. I always need more story points. It's also given us, what's that, about 50k? 5k-ish? And I believe one of my officers just leveled up. Not you. Not you. One of you. This one. Let's see what we can get you. Range specialization is possible. Gunnery implants feels like a sensible choice. If I'm trying to lead them into maybe missile weapon mastery, then I could just go for impact mitigation as a this is fine for now. Let's see what comes up next time round. Okay, let's do that. It's a bit of a thing. A target analysis is fine though, to be honest. All right, target analysis. Done. Anyone else? No. Cool. Hopefully that won't take very long. 10% CR per day. It'll take 3-ish days, I think. Fine. Then there's debris to go through here. Ooh, we could possibly get a strike destroyer, and I do like those. It's a bit busted, but I could take it and go and stick it in my spares. And it's a standard recovery as well, so I think I will do that. Take everything else. Confirm, go straight to my fleet, mark that as mothballed. And actually I need to rename that immediately because it has got the same name as something else. Oh, there's also a Venture class cruiser here. Which I could also just take. as a spare. Thanks. So, mothball that as well. Yeah, this needs to be renamed at some point. I'll pick a name later. Right, I was going to Kazaron. So let's do that. Now, there is a lot of pyro activity here, as we've already seen. All good, though. The Persian League love us. They will continue to love us while we're doing this. Okay, repair. Nice. And then I was going to sell these. The price has gone down a little. Some other trader has come along and fulfilled the demand. Or the bounty hunters have done their thing. That's okay. I mean, that's still a hell of a lot. I'll keep some of those, actually. Say abort. We'll do like 600. And then the metal. Nice. No mod specs. No mod specs. And we've still got our random assortment of different things. This is fine. Okay, let's have a quick look at our colonies. This one is building Patrol HQ. That's fine. This one is not building anything at the moment. Can't build an industry, but we could build ground defenses. Or we could start building an orbital station. I think I will save up for an orbital station, and I will end up having 2 or 3 eventually. Nice high-tech stations, kind of like orbiting each other like a weird trinary star system. That would be very cool. And then possibly one all the way over in the other corner of the system, because there's 4 planets I'm interested in here. So let's save up for that. Ground defenses is super interesting, but we'll need to come to that at some point. Also, why can't I have this? Is it just because I can't afford it at the moment? I don't think there's prerequisites. It's just the cash. Oh, so this is variable, so it doesn't know if it's going to be available. Okay, and then it's not. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Ah, I could actually do that now. I'm not going to, but now that I've got colonies, I could theoretically do constant supplies of things for people. That is a heron, which you get to raid. Interesting. Doesn't say where it is though. I will decline. Okay, how's everyone doing? I think we're fine. I wonder. The ships that I've got here, they don't get repaired because they're mothballed. I want to repair them. I do that from... See, I don't want to unmothball them because I don't want to spend anything on combat readiness, but I do want to repair them so they're not damaged, so that emergency burn won't potentially ruin them. Oh, wait, no, that's... Okay, so you can't emergency burn because of the combat readiness, not because of the damage. That's fine. Alright, let's go looking for some more pirates then, while we're up here. This direction, I guess, towards the Thulian Raider base. I don't think there's any other... There's an independent thing. Oh, also, I didn't check ships available as we're on. Probably not going to buy anything at the moment because saving up for colony stuff, but I do like window shopping. Has a stupid face in the middle. There's a Dominator. This is a price that I can get behind. Only 423,000. Because they like me. Ooh, a Starliner civilian transport. It is slow, but it carries a lot of people. And I mentioned the nebulas. You want to kind of like tidy up some of my fleet at some point. How is this looking? We've got a Fury, we've got a Griffin. Love to save up for the Griffin. Omen as well. Yeah. Okay, we'll go down to Eldfell, then we'll start looking for some more pirates. That more pirate stuff going on? It is. That is a big old Persian League convoy. We could get involved and help. I think they're good enough themselves that they're not going to lose this fight. So let's just leave them for a moment and we'll pick up whatever debris is left afterwards. Call it payment for us coming all the way over here and getting, yeah, pirates fleeing. No mod specs. Okay. And in terms of ships for sale, these are all busted. Oh, there is an apogee though. I like the sound of the apogee. Being a large energy, medium energy, and small energy type ship. I really want to see what it can do out on the front line of deep space. I mean, this one is ruined and also outside of my price range, so definitely can't afford that. Oh, interesting. I have not noticed this before. So when the number of ships exceeds 30, logistical challenge manifest themselves, increasing maintenance and supply usage by 20% for each ship. Oh, okay. That's fine. I mean, we're okay, but it's definitely a reminder that I do want to start rotating out some of those smaller ships over time. Not right now. What do I want to get in the meantime? So, an apogee would be nice. A sunder would be nice. Those are pretty much the two things that I'm excited about getting. Oh, and an afflictor. Okay, so those three things. Maybe two afflictors. And I'm currently carrying a couple of dead ships as well. Oh, excuse me. As well. So, actually, it's not quite as bad as it seems. Let's go check this debris field. Oh, how about that? Colossus and an Enforcer available, potentially. Sure, I'll take that. Salvage the other. Nice. Don't mind if I do. And then immediately mothball it. Yeah, so one of these I'll probably actually bring into my crew. Alpheus? Oh, yeah, sure. I'll rename this what? The other one's Alpheus. This one could be Gamaeus. Just for the moment. I mean, they're pretty ruined, both of them. Fine. The reason I like them is they've got the burn drive, and they've got a lot... Yeah, let me show you the one that's not busted up armor-wise. They've got a lot of armor and hull integrity, and an Omnishield. It's not a very efficient shield, but it is a big shield. They can do, I suppose, what the Venture is doing, but at a slightly faster speed because they move twice as fast. There's another freighter there hiding in the asteroids. I don't want it. Let's just salvage it. Get some stuff from it. Thanks. There's another ship. There's a wolf. Would need special measures to recover it, so I'm not going to. And then down here, it looks like we've got a lot of debris going on. Asteroid. That's a fleet. This is a fleet. Do a bigger ping. I wonder if they're the pirates just trying to get away. Oh, okay. It is pirates. It's not the same pirates. They can see me now. Well, they could briefly. Just double check my combat readiness. I think it's all good. Yes, except for the mothballed ships. That's fine. Just die already. You're boring me. Okay, fine. And I'll send everyone in. I like sending everyone in. Possibly pull back third moon of Mars. Really kind of want to sell that ship now. This is fine though. Deploy. And like before, I'm not going to give any special orders. I'm better at preserving myself. I'm also going to try and save my missiles for more tactical points. Try and keep its flux up. Those missiles that just keep seeking it. Oh, they just ran out of range. There we go. Sorry about the friendly fire there. It was worth it. Get out of my way, Tempest. Don't think we're going to get there before his overload ends, but we will do a hell of a lot of damage like this, though. Rampage. Then up here at the strike. These are paper thin as soon as their shield goes down. What else do we have? We've got another strike down there. It's pretty much over at this stage. Dot, 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 dot. You know, if you surrender and just give me your ships. No? Okay. Right, so who got away? The tankers. Also, a kite retreated. We're fine. Our combat readiness is okay. I'm not going to pursue them, though. It's not worth it for us, so we'll just let them go. Consider ship recovery. We could get no thanks and also no thanks. Death before surrender, the Gremlin. Tempting because it is a phase ship, but also no thanks. I don't want to spend a story point on it, so we'll just salvage everything, get some credits to the bounties, take all, and loot the debris field immediately. I've now got 3 story points to spend, so that's good. Ooh, a Shrike. We do actually need a spare Shrike. This is the pirate one, though, which is different. It's like small hybrid instead of something. It's only got compromised armor, and it's already, you know, pretty thin, so that's not the worst thing. Do I have space in my fleet? Yeah, I can always scuttle it in a second. Right. Recover. Can salvage. You have space in my fleet. Okay. Let's double check you. You're not quite level up. Not quite. Close. And then, oh gosh, even more fleets out this way. Oh, nice. The Lazo repaired the erratic fuel injector. That's particularly nice because I spend like 70, no, 30, something like 30 fuel every couple of days in space. That drops this down from 4.5 to 3. Also means this is now intact and actually looks pristine. How about that? Get over and see what this is. It's probably just a ship dead. It is. Oh, it's an enforcer. That's okay. I'll take that. Again, mothball it immediately. Take it back to base. Cool. So I've got an extra spare enforcer. I could probably scrap this one then. Structural damage, erratic fuel injector, damaged weapon mounts. This one is just degraded life support, which makes the maximum crew particularly bad. Well, I mean, maximum crew is it's mothballed, so it's minus 100%. But degraded life support puts it. I want to say like 50% worse. I have anything with degraded life support at the moment that I can compare to. Okay, yes. Right, maximum crew halved. Yes. So I can work that out from the skeleton crew. Maximum crew would be 50. I can't use this. The skeleton crew required is greater than the maximum crew that I would have available on it. Which means I would have to repair it. So I may as well just scuttle it. Good to know. Another thing down here somewhere. The mud skipper. Hardly anything. More random things over near the wormhole. I guess there's been fight and the dead ships have just kind of like drifted away over time. And slash or there are big fleets raiding here. Right, so 3 Ventures, 2 Colossuses, Shrike, a Buffalo Mark II, and an assortment of other small things, but there's also another fleet nearby. So that's why I'm... yeah. One at a time, please. Transponder off. They can still see me like a mile away because I'm burning so fast. That's better. If I can get one of them to come over but not the other, they'll see the sense of contact and be intrigued. If I can get them to come far enough away, they can see me now. Let's see if I can get this one without getting the other. Oh, it's going to be tough. It's just them, technically. This one fight might go okay. The next fight might not. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, so many Ventures. They can really punish you from up front, so I need to be especially careful about not being an idiot. The Hindenburg. Really? Get out of my face. That is painful. I have armor, but no thanks. Right, venting. Cool. That went really quite well. I took a bit of armor damage up front. That's sorted. I'm going to come over here to this one. Alright, that's gone. Uranus, no. Yeah, I'll take the Hindenburg. Wheels up. Let's go help this one first. Go for the weakly armoured engines at the back here. Although he does keep popping his shields up, just like intermittently. Bomb. Feels a bit cruel right at the end. Okay, I think, is that it? That might be it. Yes. Did they get any to retreat? So we took a little bit of hull damage on the Wrath over here, 96%. We also took a tiny bit over on the Starflyer, 99%. Combat readiness is just above 40% on the danger frigates. That's my biggest concern. 1 million bees, maybe. Right, let them go. Let's have a look at ship recovery. No. We could get a busted up wolf, no thanks. We'll just take supplies. And then we'll try and do a 180. Actually, just take everything. Loot the debris fields. Oh, I've got a skill point to spend now. That's good. Oh, there's too many hostile fleets nearby to actually do this immediately. Ah, and it cancelled pause, which is not good. Whoosh. This is fine though. Right, skill points. My options. This is a very good choice. Extra flux dissipation for all my combat ships. Extra flux capacity for all my combat ships. If I was going heavily into phase ships, I would definitely go for phase core. I'm not considering that. I'm considering having 1 or 2 phase ships. So this is kind of like where I'm really, really heavily leaning. The other option is to go for this, crew training. Increased peak operating time for all ships and also increasing the max combat readiness for all ships. Now, to give you an indication what that does, if I go to me, my combat readiness is currently, what, about 75%? I have pretty normal stats at this stage. My maximum combat readiness is like 85% because of my skills. You can see my top speed goes up, my shield flux per damage goes down. I actually get slightly better efficiency on weapons and stuff. So being able to get everyone to 85% and my officered ones to 100% makes my whole team perform better. Which is a very interesting choice. But extra flux dissipation and capacity is really good for the point blank stuff. Like, oh yes, yeah, I kind of feel like that's probably the way to go. This 30 seconds is nice. This is perhaps better. Yeah, I don't use fighters enough for this. I'm going to go for flux regulation now. Also, it means that I can then choose between getting super amazing ships with 1 permanent hull mod additional on each ship, which is great. Again, cost story points, so it's subject to a limit there. Or this, recovering those redacted ships, which I kind of want to play around with at some point. So, all right, flux regulation now. Confirm. Let's double check. That should really help this. Dissipation is now 930. Yes! I like the way that looks. It's going to help everyone. Including me. Dissipation is now 500. Hey! I'm now far enough away that I can actually assess this. No thanks. Salvage. Cool. That's all good. There's still 2 big fleets in those directions. You've got to be able to be leveled up now. Yeah. No, Strike Commander only affects fighters. Let me check what it is against that I want. So missiles. Up against systems expertise. Missile specialization. So right, back to my fleet, back to my person, level up. So long as I don't take the stupid systems expertise, it should still have the chance to come up. So I can take gunnery implants, which is fairly safe, although I don't think the Griffin had really many. Let me check that. Codex. Hip holes. Griffin. Yeah, it's only got some small ballistic and a single medium ballistic. It's probably not worth me taking gunnery implants. Most other things will probably help better. So, level up. Well, definitely not worth range specialization. Definitely not worth energy weapon mastery. Impact mitigation is where it's going to be then. Yeah, fine. Okay, we're finally going to get to do your rename now. The Hindenburg. The gas giant. Hope I spelled that right. There we go. Complete all. Yep, done. Right, and then save. Just so I can't undo it because I've only got the single save slot. Nice. Let's have a quick look at this. Our combat readiness is not so bad. It's mostly these. They recover 10% per day, which means if I can hang around for a day and a bit, we should be good to go into a fight again. My cargo capacity is not too bad. Yeah, let's just put around for a day. Wait until repairs and readiness is done. Both of these are kind of okay. That's a little harder of a fight, but I think it should still be fine. 72% combat readiness. They're avoiding combat. With me or with that Persian League mercantile convoy? Not sure. Well, we managed to engage them, and they haven't got allies. They don't want any part of it, and this lot are fighting someone else. So, moving to engage. Combat readiness, we are down a smidge, like 1% maybe. This is fine though. Yeah, 1% here, 1% here, 1% here. I'm going to take everyone in again. We're getting enough supplies out of this that it's worthwhile. Right, how's this looking? We've got a wolf over there, we've got a shrike and a buffalo. I'm going to move up towards those two. Because we know how paper thin the shrike is. Mentioned that before. It is understandably trying to keep away. I'm going to keep myself back here. Let some of my close support point defense from ships nearby take the brunt of that. And look at engaging over here then. Fine, I guess I will go after the Colossus over here. Excuse me. One down. Go for the next. Oh, they managed to area of effect flak my missiles that I sent into their side there. Really want to vent my flux. Well, I've got a spare moment. this one's definitely going down as well. We've almost gotten through his armour, I think, on this side anyway. Don't move in front of me, Omen. I don't shoot well through needle-like gaps. Fine, I'll try and go for the shrike around the back. I've got idiot ships with me, a little. Just coasting along with this, stuck on my front. Come on, not in my face again. Fine, I'll go after this one. Okay, I think we're done. Friendly ships are just extra ballast for your shots to drag into enemy hulls. Sure. They just have a few light tankers. That's fine. They can go. Let's have a look at ship recovery. We could get the smuggler combat freighter. It's pretty messed up. No, I think we'll pass. So we'll just pick through the wreckage. Take all of this. We are a little bit over on size, so we'll drop some metal. We're going to loot through this in case there's anything else. There's 2 ships we could possibly get, but no thanks. Running out of battery. Cool, that's fine. Have a good evening. I will catch you tomorrow, I'm sure. So, stitch our metal. Take everything here that's not metal. And then we're going to go and sell all of this stuff over here. And then come back and salvage some more stuff, because there's even more ships. We're getting a fairly good amount of cash this way. Look at what we can start building. 23 days left on that. That's fine. How about over here? I was going to put an orbital station in, which I can do now. So here we go. High-tech station. Build. Good old pirate bounties and working for the military. It's funding my frontier expansionist ideals. I could sell stuff at Eldfell, but I've mentioned before it's not particularly good value for me. We will try and grab this ship or whatever it is on the way though. Ram class tanker. Just because we used some supplies getting over here, so we definitely had a little bit of space left. Oh, is my let's leave, turn on my transponder, which I didn't mean to have off. There we are, that's better. And then we can sell the stuff that we don't actually want. I'll sell some of it on the black market, probably about half of it. Just over here. In terms of all the weapons, I'll probably sell some of these light mortars. I certainly don't need 18 of those. Can also sell some of these single light machine guns. Probably don't want to keep more than 6 of any particular type of thing on me right now. Maybe when we take it back up to our colony, it would be worth storing more of different sorts, but this is fine for the moment. They have a Omnishield Conversion, which I will buy. Thank you very much. Learn that. So what that does is that converts a front shield to an Omnishield. I think it reduces the angle of its radius, but it means you can spin it around instead of it always being forwards facing. So it can be quite useful for some things. I've got 164,000. Look, see if there's any ships that I am interested in. Buy that Nebula. I think I might wait until our next episode before I do like my fleet rejiggering that I've been talking about. So I'm going to want a Buffalo and I'll spend a bit of time. I'll put the list together. Hello, Apogee. Ooh. Ooh. Hello, Sunder. Ooh. These are all things that I want. This is right on the limit of my cash to be able to afford it. Can't really. Can't afford that at all. Not even close. How's my inventory doing? I am getting quite full of stuff. I suppose I should sell some of this heavy machinery, actually. I don't need quite as much. There is nothing particularly close. I could go to AMR and sell 250 of it. That's over in here. So 250 of it at about what's that? An extra 200 units per thing. It'll like after taxes, because it's independent, that'll probably just double my cash. So it's not going to be a huge amount. Take it up to like 60k tops, and it's probably more likely to be 30k. I think may as well just sell this here. Okay, so that's taken me down to this, which is better. Definitely don't need quite so many talons. They don't take up much space, but that's an extra bit of cash. Alright, back to the fringe jump point for the moment. Or do I actually really want to? I think I should go to that equipment cache that I mentioned up at Hera. So I'm going to go buy an Agrio, drop off this stuff, pick up some fuel and supplies if I need, continue on, drop off the ships that I've got. And if there's combat on the way, that's fine. Oh, sorry. Apologies. No contraband. Good. Didn't mean to. Really apologise. We were fighting pirates. We wanted to bait them into attack. Go down to friendly rather than cooperative. That's okay. We'll get that up easily. Who is this ahead of us? Oh, it's Tritakian, I think. Or like a smuggler fleet, possibly. They've got a couple of very nice ships. I wonder if these drifted through the wormhole. Because, you know, there were quite a few ships just lying around on the inside. We'll take those. What's that? It's Buffalo Mark II. We'll take that as well. Oh, there's a nearby hostile fleet. That. I didn't see a nearby hostile fleet. Could take it. Uh, no, I've got better options at this stage. Let's just salvage it. That the hostile fleet? Oh, there is a combat going on there, that's for certain. The Tritakins just killed some pirates. Oh, back to our home base. On the big burn and just get out of here. Fastest freighter. The reason I'm swinging over to these things is sometimes they've actually got stuff on them. Oh, we could actually recover that. Not bad. It might be good as a backup ship. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So, sure. Let's recover that. And we will immediately mothball it like the others. Got space for one more ship like this. We are not far away from our base at this stage. Wonder how the construction of the Patrol HQ is going. Ooh, 5 days. We'll be there just in time to see it appear. Well, the Alpheus has repaired its damaged weapon mounts. That's nice. And yes, the pirates have finally figured out that we're not actually delivering those heavy armaments. Whoops. Getting there. Yeah, with that research station that I found in Azathoth, really tempted to search around those black holes that are really nearby me. Just based on what it said earlier about how they kind of place them near points of interest or things that, you know, you don't want to get people near to. I should have just gone there. Way faster to get to me. Look at this! Ah, 2 stations. So good. Oh, Patrol HQ just finished construction. Nice. Now, these ships are going to be shit. They are going to be so bad. But it is better than nothing. I want to go to Hindenburg, actually. And what do I have? I've got a sensor array and a comm relay. I think that's the best option. I don't think a burn drive is particularly useful for me. Oh, look. Oh, I've got a fast picket fleet. And it is made up of the jankiest ships. Kind of cute. Fine. Cool. Manage the colony. We'll go to storage. We'll put all our weapons into storage. Got so many of these. Give that a nice sort. That's much better. Right. Confirm. And then ships, we are going to leave. I do want to take one of these with me, actually. Which one? Increase maintenance. Okay. Or a lot worse. We'll keep increased maintenance. So unmothball. I'll figure out what I'm going to... Mothball you for now. I'll figure you out later. Fine. Store. 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 And we're back down to what is mostly just a sensible fleet. Yeah, it's nice to have some backup ships. Definitely feel better about that. We want 500 units of food delivered here for 60 credits per unit. I can definitely do that. I'll just go pick them up from right nearby. So that's fine. Then veteran spacer. Rumors. Crawling decivilized hyperspace storms. Planet all shining in red. Where was this system with the red planet? Ganymede Rao. Okay. Sure. This is an interesting mission. So I can talk to this person now, who I guess is... Oh no, talk to the pilot at Mayrath. Okay, right. Leave. Let me just go get... How many units was it? 500. Hey y'all, you got any food? No, oh, wrong place. This is not it. Hey y'all. Got any food? Yes, easily. Give me 500, please. Thanks. Hey, and offering bounties. Nice. I will come back in a bit. You. Leave. Let me just hand this in to the Hindenburg. I mean, I'm already like really good with the human project, so this is kind of a bit unnecessary, but it's nice to do missions for my own faction. She's just friendly. That's cool. I wonder if I can develop her as a contact. Oh, well, I can develop Persian League contact, which is nice. Do that. Then Hera is where I wanted to go. Well, I do have enough fuel to get there and back, actually. I can delete this now, that's good. Delete, because I did that, so I don't need to keep the record of it. Moonbase 1. That is a lot of fuel and stuff. Nice. We will take a few more supplies, say up to that. And I will take that much fuel. I will take a few more through, not too much. I think that's okay. Then into storage, just sell the metals. Yeah, that does not count for anything. I'll put these in the other, over in the Hindenburg station, which storage and the random metal. Sure. This, I would love to know how to install it. I think I need a mining thing first in order to actually be able to do it. So that will probably be what we are going to add as our industry. Oh, we can do that now because the patrol HQ is done. So we can go mining. Get that building. Oh, did not mean to do that. Mining, build. Click to remove or adjust position in the queue. Okay, sorry. Everything else, it's like click to manage or upgrade. Oh, you can assign cores to... Interesting. That is very interesting. Upgrade to Megaport. Oh. Can I upgrade this? Upgrade to Battle Station? Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Can I install there? Nothing. Oh, this is all very, very exciting. Okay, so that's underway. That's cool. Save. Let's start making our way out towards Hera, is where that equipment cache was located. So this might be a bit boring, this bit. I am heading into deeper space, and I am not really anticipating there being going on over here. Just futzing around with my... Oh, is it my ships? That's fine. You guys carry on. Yeah, I'm not really anticipating any ships getting that far out into deep space. With everyone so focused around the core worlds. Like, no one would have any reason to be out there except, you know, salvagers maybe. But still, we'll see what we can find. Can I control my fleet setup yet? Not really. Heavy industry needed. Okay. And yeah, can't prioritize them yet. That's fine. Let's slow down a bit. And because we're having to move so slow, let's do an active sensor burst. Alright, we're on the far side of that. Could speed up again for a moment. Another storm just ahead, so we'll slow down again. Oh, that's fast moving. Pretty small fleet from the radar shadow that we saw. I'm going to try and swing this way. Past the storms if at all possible. Yeah, just about gonna make it. Also a bit close to Delta Maida, so once we're done with Hera, we could conceivably go around one or two others, depending on if we've got space and capacity. Where should we go in? There is a inner system jump point. That's probably a warning beacon. Yeah, sure is. So we've got a planet, we've got the fringe, we've got gas giant, and a few more planets. Let's go into this one and we'll make our way over there. Probably turn off my transponder. Revenant fragment immediately. Let's take it out. So it's the assault drone ship. That was the medium-sized one. I will send in me. I don't I haven't done any of these yet. This, and the other omen, and that's probably okay. I'm a bit slow. That's the main problem here. Also, I'm a bit stupid and human. Oh, it's got quite a range. Let's get my shields up first. Don't move right in front of me. Alright, we got a little overloaded there. Hull taken out on the wharf a bit. Got just like blasted by those sabos. Could have been worse. Should be able to repair fairly quickly from that. Right, let's go this way first, northwest, and then we'll head east. See what we can find. There's a big debris field over here. Oh, sleeper pods. 11 crew. That's nice. And some supplies and fuel and stuff. Oh, there's a big ring round as well. Interesting. There's some stuff directly east and then some stuff around the planet there. Oh, come on. I mean, I only hit the drive bubble, but... Here's an equipment cache. Sorry, an equipment cache. This might be what we were trying to find. There's a Shade Phase Frigate blueprint. Okay. And also a couple of Trans Plutonics, which is nice. What else do we have? A mining station. We've got Remnant. We've got Remnant, and an orbital habitat. So there's a few things to check out here. There's another thing there. Take out these first. So we've got a Lumen and a Lumen. Gonna take me and the Lasher and the Curl. So these are the smaller ones, but there are two of them. Nice work with the overload on those missiles. Wow. That Lasher did work. And the Curl is doing a good job of just keeping it occupied. Please just stop strafing in front of me. Go round the side or something. Dude, I am going to blow you out of the sky if you keep doing that. I'm glad this game has friendly fire, but man, the AI could be a bit smarter about not moving in front of your own ships. Oh, there's another equipment cache there. Alright, let's go for that first. Excuse me. Right, what do we have? We've got a Pirate Falcon light cruiser blueprint, some more transplutonics, and some more heavy machinery. Very nice. Gonna do an active sensor burst. There's some more debris field up there in the corner. I think I just saved, actually. I didn't need to do that. How much space do I have? Lots. We've got an orbital habitat and we've got a mining station. Go for the orbital habitat first. That's more likely to be interesting stuff. The mining station, I suspect, is going to be just ore. Explore. Okay, Luddic Path blueprint package. So Colossus, Luddic Path Lasher, Cerberus, Brawler Hound, Kite, and Gremlin. So I think the Luddic Paths tend to go with safety overrides, as they're kind of like built-in stuff. So that might be some of those could be interesting. So those are both hostile. Do they actually care about me? Not apparently enough. That's the bits from the orbital habitat. Let's save and check out the mining station. Luddic Church blueprint package, which we've already had one of. That's cool. Advanced Optics extends the range of beam weapons by 200 but reduces their turn rate by 30%. Cumulative with the integrated targeting unit. That's very cool. So we've got that. We've also got Shield Shunt, which we don't have. We've got some volatiles, which are good. We've got transplutonic ore, regular ore, which is cheap. 7,000 metal. We'll take a tiny amount of that. I'll learn those two. Thank you very much. And then check the debris field in case there's anything else here. Just more supplies. And more ore. So we can't do anything with like hardly any of that. Ooh, Pirate Corsairs. They're quite a way out. Also, they're not a threat. Not even close. Don't know why they're intercepting my fleet. Open a comlink. He must. Nope. He is trying to disengage. I guess they changed their mind. But let's force this. I don't need to take everything. Not even close. They had a venture, a strike carrier. So let's take off our slowest two things. We'll also take off Third Moon, and we'll take off the Wayfarer. I think everything else is fine. Just get our very aggressive ammo feeder working on this carrier. We'll move straight on to the shuttle behind if we can. Actually, I'm going to start trying to catch up to that strike if I can. Get out of my way. it does have a lot of shield and armor, the Enforcer, but I still think I'm going to win this fight. Like even before anyone else gets hit. They are dangerously up on their flux. Cool, good work everyone. Not smart everyone that was too close. Is that it? Yeah, that is it. So we did have one enemy able to disengage, and that was the Hound. Let's see what we can get from this. Bunch of weapons. More valuable than the metal that we had. And more debris to go through. There we go. Oh wait. I'll just leave all the metal. I did. That's better. Save that. Turning to Mylius Brigandary. I have no idea what that is. Something tells me it's not one of these places. It's going to be the name of a station that's out here somewhere. Maybe even in this system. Let's head up here towards the next points of interest that we could see. So we've explored those debris fields. We haven't explored this one actually. Let's check that just before we move up. Information, always nice. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff over here. Possibly just ships, which would be quite nice. We'll get some more to take back with us. Yeah, we have a wolf. Yep, a whole range of them. They take story points to recover, so well, at least this one does. Don't want that. Mercury, a Dram, a Hammerhead, a Nebula, a Hermes, a Valkyrie, and a Mora. So some of these are really interesting. See if any of them can be recovered for free. Always nice to get more information. Do I want to spend a story point on it? Let's have a look, see what it's like. It is a bit busted. Not very busted, but it's a little bit busted. Oh, this one might be able to be... Yeah, this one's fine. I do want another Nebula. Yes, I will just take this and let it come back. So let's recover this. So the ISS Callisto is now part of our fleet. Cool. And then I will immediately go refit it in standard like this. So let me make sure that this auto fit is actually saved. There we are. I'll do as much of it as I can. Now some of it I've got to do in dock, but this is fine, and this can repair up over time, and we'll get a chance to get rid of some of our other things like the mud skipper, the Tereshikova. Nice, quite pleased about that. Ooh, luxury goods on the Mora. We are a little bit overweight. I will ditch just a bit of metal for a moment before we continue. Might be able to pick those up in a second. This is repairing. It will only take 13 supplies to finish repairs, but it will take a little while. We'll give it a moment. We'll see that drop as soon as it's done. In the meantime, let's do a ping. I think that's just still the stuff that we saw earlier. So Ares is an area I want to check. The inactive gate is still an area I want to check. And then I want to do a loop around the entirety of the outside of that ring system. Just to be sure. Oh, I think... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Here we are. It's going to take a little while. Still, it's going to take a good few days because it's not getting back very quickly. That's fine. We'll leave the rest. So next, we're making our way up to... do I actually want to survey the planets here? It's quite far out, but I can sell the survey data. I think yes, but I'll do it on the way out. So I'll do Ares first, survey it, do a loop, come back past the other bits. Yeah, all right. We'll do it that way. And take the sensor array. Let's do that. I think it takes some heavy machinery to bring it online, but that's fine. Find the array and bring it online. Yep, that's fine. Proceed. Make it much easier for us to see things around in the system. There we are. We can already see some stuff in orbit. Moving around a bit, I think. There. Oh, it's a weapons cache. Oh, that would have been hard to spot. Large quantity of heavy machinery. Alright. We've also got some blueprints. Cobra Wing. Nice. Deep Burst Laser Blueprint. Cool. Hurricane Merv Launcher Blueprint. Nice. Kopesh LPC. And a Gauss Cannon. Nice. I'm very pleased with that. Doesn't appear to be anything else near Ares. Let's perform a survey. So it is high gravity and dense atmosphere. And it is very uninteresting. But that's okay. I will go clockwise round. I can pick up these now, actually, because I just spent some materials. Waste not, want not. Probably took me almost as many materials to pick them up, actually, supply-wise. And I hope that's not just like one giant asteroid belt over there. Go on sustained burn to try and get our speed up a bit. Oh, I'm going to have to keep pinging this, aren't I? Because although this is ring system... Oh, good. That's not asteroids. Don't need to worry about going slow through it. But it is going to be incredibly hard to see anything in it because the detection range is going to be so massively reduced. So I'm going to sit just outside of the ring system so that I go a bit faster. And keep alternating between sustained burn till I've gone like a screen or two down, and then a ping. see what comes around. Thing. Don't know if I should expect anything. I've not done any deep space scouting like this before. I mean, you guys have seen everything that I've done at this stage. The research station around the star was the most interesting thing that we'd seen so far. Get speed back up. That jump point to the south is also potentially interesting. We'll get over there soon. These nebulas really slow us down. Stage. Yep, there's definitely something over there. It might just be like a small contingent of remnant drone ships. What am I doing for? That's all right. Because next level I can start to potentially salvage them, which would be very interesting. Let's have a little detour down and have a look. Yep, it is a drone ship. I'm okay leaving that for the moment. Ah, no, let's go kill it. It is, after all, extra XP, supplies, metals, and stuff. Oh, cool. Mining at the Hindenburg is completed. So, can I install item? I must be present there to manage. Okay. But it is now making volatiles, which is really cool. How's this doing? This is 58% of the way to growth. That's nice. Nice. Yeah, what should I do next? Background defenses. Feels like that's kind of smart to put on everything just to help prevent raids. They are expensive though. Like now we've got volatiles coming in here. That's kind of why I'm thinking ground defenses. That station's almost done. Right, they've got a support drone ship, and that's it. The Fulgent. Let's move into engage. We will take... I could just do the frigates as usual. Go, folks. Leave it following this one. The four of them should be fine, provided they're not idiots about it. Good work. I didn't feel any of that was bad. Oh, and we get a graviton beam. That's nice. I am a little overweight. Let's ditch just a bit of metals. We'll go back to our scanning. Also, this has now finished its orbital station, so we could potentially add patrol HQ. Oh, but that needs 300k. I wonder if 10 is the best stability you can get, actually. Yes, it certainly seems to be. This would be 11, and it's capped at 10. So that's fine. All right, let's save our credits for the moment. Cargo pods. Oh, is it really worth me going around this entire ring? I kind of wish I had some. Do I have some volatiles? I do have some volatiles. Put it on the neutrino detector. Uses 1 unit of volatiles per day. That's saying there's stuff at the star, and there's also potentially stuff in the direction I'm going. Like this way. So, okay. Good to know. I'll keep heading in this direction then, based on that neutrino reading. And I'll occasionally ping and speed up. And hopefully come across something. Don't know how reliable they are. They keep saying false positives and stuff, so potentially not. I suppose I can also do that remote survey to start with. Why not? Get some planetary data back. And I'm going to aim to get just the other side of this and then put the neutrino detector back on again. At least once I've done a ping. Assuming I don't see anything to actually move to. Okay, so neutrino detector on. Still thinks there's something out there. I'm gonna keep going. It could still be a false positive, which would be a bit sad, but not had the chance to use it before, so I don't know how likely that is. Also don't know what the range is on that. It just says extreme ranges. Okay. Notoriously unreliable. How's it looking now? Still doing a ping. I've still got 14 units. Nice. Starflyer has repaired another thing. That's good. I feel like I'm going to go off the map soon, like this. I don't even know if that's possible. Down to 13 units of volatiles. Alright, I am off the map. Which probably means that it's not actually out here, in all honesty. Not seeing the angle change, so whatever it is must be super, super far away. Okay, alright, we'll give up on that. I will come back down to PB. We will scan a few things and then start heading back to base. Oh, so I'm going to put that on sustain burn and sort of sit back, have a drink, rest my voice for a second. Suppose we can go to our Intel screen and that equipment cache. Did I already get rid of it? Don't think I had, but maybe it's vanished automatically because I picked it up. Yeah, must have done. Interesting. I don't remember it being like flagged when I was moving around in the system. That's fine. So I'm starting to wonder where I should put the heavy industry out of my colonies that I'm trying to run. In theory, I could start to build towards setting up the other two at the same time. I do have enough monthly income that I could support that loss in the short term. So that might be what I do in the next episode. Next stream, try and get together another 1,000 or so crew. Sort out my fleet layout, because there are a few ships that I want to ditch and switch out. Switch up some burn drives so we're actually moving quite quickly. That sort of stuff. Oh, we were a long way out. Gosh. So many days. I'm glad we have lots of supplies on us. Oh, I can speed up time with shift. Sorry, everyone. I always forget about that. Alright, surveys. So, high gravity, extreme heat, toxic atmosphere, and trace volatiles. Not a very nice place. Alexiares is going to be next. This one, extreme heat, no atmosphere. Abundant ore, some scattered ruins. We will explore those. Several ships found in a sealed hangar bay. Interesting. They are a wolf, a monitor, and a Cerberus. Interesting. I'm a little interested in the monitor. Because of its fortress shield. I've not had a chance to play around with one of those before. Also, the wolf I could do with spare. So I'll recover both of those. I'll leave the Cerberus, and I will mothball these two, and we'll take them back. So let's very quickly mothball to stop them being repaired. And work our way down to Eleuthia. Yes. Then on to Enyo. So what do we have here? Extreme heat, extreme tectonic activity, and toxic atmosphere. That is very hospitable. Perform a survey. Rich ore. Rich rare ore. Not bad as a mining planet. Wouldn't want to live there. Give it to NEO. We have just no atmosphere. Moderate ore. Yeah, the barren rock. Not particularly interesting. And we already surveyed areas, so I guess we're done here. Let's start making our way back. Do we want to go to Zophiel on the way? We can do. We've got plenty of fuel. That's the thing. I don't think I want to go to the deltas or Epsilon last. Let's go to Zophiel. We can always turn around and come back if something bad is out there. Yeah, the equipment cache here was interesting. More blueprints, some more random assortments of things, and, you know, a bunch of survey data. That was amusing with the mining station that we found with 7,000 metal. Shame we couldn't bring that with us, but it probably wouldn't have been economical anyway. Right, what do we have? We've got a lot of planets. No warning beacon. Leelard, Kaje, Mikon, Union, Morganth, and Gloan. Start a remote survey. Get some preliminary survey data. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Yep, all of those seem fine. We'll survey the lot and we'll scan around, see if there's anything interesting here. We have extreme heat, extreme tectonic activity, and toxic atmosphere. Just ore. Okay, I'll leave that. On to Gloan, and then we'll come back this way. Suppose I could also turn on my neutrino detector to see if there's anything super interesting. Just the sun. Is that the planet? Yes, that's the planet. So hot and irradiated. Just ore again. Okay. When we get close to the star, it's worth us pinging our sensor sweep again, just in case there's anything hiding in and amongst the corona. Some ruins. Alright, let's have a little nosy. Transplutonics here, potentially. That is a lot of transplutonics. Also some organics. They're the same price as the metals, but they're probably a bit more interesting, to be honest. Also a heavy burst laser. So I'll take those. Have it this way around. And then up to Lilu. Turn off our our burn drives so that we can turn faster. ore. That's the cargo pods that we left in orbit. It's fine. Want to avoid that corona, which is coming quite far out. So we're going to take this a little wide. Swing up. Ooh, that is very close to the sun. There's a lot of stuff in orbit around it, though. It's either asteroids or satellites. Low gravity, extreme heat, and no atmosphere. Let's perform a survey. It is a vast ruins. This world is a tomb for the hubris of the domain's projects of galactic colonization and hegemony. It should be interesting. Let's see what we've got. Okay, high-tech blueprint package. Very nice. Apogee cruiser, Shrike light destroyer, wolf frigate, a bunch of nice weapons, some fighters. Cool. We've also got a shield conversion front mod spec, which is really, really good. It's very easy to get great coverage, and also it reduces the shield's upkeep cost. It's like really, really, really nice. High scatter amplifier. Oh, reduces beam weapons range by half but makes them deal hard flux damage. Interesting. So we'll take that. We'll take that. I also want to take this, this, and then I guess we don't want the food because metals are worth more. Guess that's the best thing that we can do here. So I want to go to my inventory and learn these two. And work our way over to Morganth. Check that finally. So an active sensor burst in case there's any like stations or ships nearby. I'll swing over, do this final survey, and then head back to civilization in the core worlds. Work polyhymnia. You're almost completely recovered now, I think, aren't you? Oh, you are. Well done. Only taken several years. And that's not worth it. Oh, okay. So back to Agriope. Towards Moonbase 1 and such. And then we'll take a brief detour after that down towards Zagan. Get time sped up a little along here. Yeah, it's interesting to consider setting up in like the outer reaches of the sector. This would be an okay-ish place. Plenty of planets. None of them are habitable. It wouldn't be a great place, but an okay-ish place. No hostile activity. It's not great position. That's why I like Agriope so much. But it does have. Like, it would be a good launching base to set up a way station so that we could reach further places easier. Ooh, there's a remnant. Hello. I mean, goodbye. I'm not sticking around, but no warning beacon here. Interesting. Hyperspace storms. Gonna slow my way through these as much as I can. I mean, at least it doesn't use any more fuel. I'm going to speed up time as well while I do this, because it's going to be very slow otherwise. Get through here. Back onto autopilot. Not too bad, just 2 and a bit days left. Take a little detour and check out what this is. There's a nebula. Yoink. Always good to just grab a bit of salvage while we see it. We are almost back at our home. Ah. Could have just gone all the way there rather than like in hyperspace. Space one. Actually, Hindenburg. Please don't fly into the sun. Come on. Like, gotta be the easiest thing to pilot around, right? You know where you're going. Got one thing in the way. Just throw a dot anywhere else and connect. This is looking really good now. Turn on my transponder so friends know that I'm here. We've got the Hindenburg friendly station. We've got the Moonbase 1 station, which is awesome. I am eventually going to settle on Neon, just once we've got a bit more cash. So, first of all, storage. Weapons. Let's sort this a bit. Okay, got some things to sell. Let me just confirm that. Resources stockpile. Let's put the food in here because they'll like that. Also the organics because they'll probably like that. I could put a whole bunch of stuff in actually. Sure. I mean, I can sell some of this stuff, but we're going to eventually like start refining and things, so... Alright, maybe not that. Organics, I think they definitely have demand for, though. Yeah, they've got demand for organics, they've got demand for drugs, so putting some of this in helps with the imports. Ship hulls, sure. That does remind me, I wanted to leave these two. So they're both stored. Nice. And I think I wanted to get rid of the Tereshkova as well, because that has been replaced by this new Callisto. This doesn't have anything else on it. It does have a little bit of cargo capacity. This is better. Alright. Store the Tereshkova. Oh, that means that I can also refit the Callisto so that it's actually standard. Much better. Okay. What else can I do? Oh yes, managing the colony. Because I can install this plasma dynamo in. Ups our production to 7, which is great. Exports are reduced by 4 due to insufficient accessibility. Interesting. Hostilities with other factions and high gravity are the primary things for that, but that's okay. We're still doing a lot. Nice. Okay, what do I want to do now? How much cash do I have? 263. I want to save up to 500 so that I could start to build more stuff here. That's 74%. It's not able to get another industry yet, so don't need to worry about that. But I can... Yeah, I'll just save up for the moment to build another patrol HQ there. Then we've got military bounties. Okay. Right. I'm going to call the stream there. I think that's a good place. We just brought everything back home. It's a nice time for us to rest, recuperate, and consider what we're going to do. I need to jig on my fleet as well. I might do that off camera. Just because, well, no, actually, I'll plan what I'm going to do off camera and then I'll actually do it during the stream. I may be streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to see how the day goes. But if I am, I will see you then. If not, I will see you on Saturday when I will be doing some more Star Sector and we'll be cracking on with this colony lark. Perhaps some more deep space exploration. Until then, fantastic rest of your evening. We'll see you soon.